Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I apologize in advance for how gross sounding you sound right now, as well as me just being very dressed down in this video. I was in the middle and currently am still in the middle of having the flu, but I was really anxious to make this video and just share with you guys like how these DIYs came out. Pretty much all the products I got and seen in this video I got from the Dollar Tree, so this is really inexpensive and was just really fun to make, and it's cute decor for your room as well as just organization for your makeup products. And another disclaimer as well is just the fact that I watched multiple videos, so this is going to be me like trying out and recreating things that people made, and I'll link those videos down below. But just so no confusion, I didn't come up with these on my own. I just kind of watched people's and tried it to see if it's actually easy to make it.
Is it too much now? You've had to pace yourself so many times.
And also guys, we made it to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Like, I set that goal and I'm just so happy, and it's like I'm beyond words. Like, I just really want to keep going. So if you aren't already, please subscribe to this channel, and again, it really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. And also stay tuned guys, because I will be doing a DIY on how to do the Alex desk for, you know, the beauty guru typical desk that has those cute drawers. So definitely stay tuned for that, because I'm super excited to recreate that. For this DIY vanity mirror, you're going to need a foam board, push lights, batteries, a mirror which I popped out of a frame, a hot glue gun, as well as a box knife. So our first step here is going to be just figuring out placement wise where we want the mirror. From top to bottom, the top part, I ended up cutting off 3.5 inches of the foam board, and for the bottom part I ended up cutting off 4 3/4 inches, my bad. But pretty much I just placed it and wanted to figure out where I wanted to put the lights, and just seeing wise, it's all up to your personal preference. For me, that's what I ended up doing, and I ended up really liking the results of the size of the mirror. So these push lights were from the Dollar Tree, of course, and these were a pain in the butt to find, you guys. Like, I had to go to like 2 different Dollar Trees to find them, and they only had like 9, so I had to grab like all of them. But I love these because they have stickers on the back, so you don't even have to worry about gluing them or anything, and they take AAA batteries, so I would just go ahead and purchase quite a few of them because they take 3.
Is it too much now? You've had to pace yourself so many times.
So I actually ended up placing the lights a different way than originally planned, like in this footage, but you'll see in the end how I ended up placing them. But honestly, this is such an easy DIY, and it turned out pretty good comparing to like paying the $300, which these mirrors actually are, which is crazy. But I highly recommend this if you're just looking for like a nice looking mirror in your room and with the nice lights and everything. This is just a great DIY. And it's super easy and affordable. Like, come on, $10 for a mirror. Cannot beat that. So for putting the mirror on, I pretty much just cleaned it off first just to make sure there's no smudges or anything, and then I just went ahead and put hot glue on all 4 of the corners, just to make sure that it really stays on and doesn't fall off. And you just want to make sure before putting it on that it's nice and centered, because you do not want a crooked mirror. And that's why I do recommend getting help, because my sister helped me through all of this, and I know I would have messed up so many times if it wasn't for her.
Is it too late now? You've seen me walk away too many times, thinking I'll meet someone like you. No, I should've known not to be foolish, but I was young, too young to know any better, too young to think any further. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Don't know about you. Is it too much now? You've had to pace yourself so many times, thinking I met someone like you.
So I loved how this ended up turning out. Like, the push lights and everything were perfect. So if you're looking for a really cheap mirror to make, I highly recommend making this. Super easy and looks super clean and just really cute in your room.
What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Don't know about you.
So for this one, you're gonna need a ruler, a picture of a design. I just ended up going with like a nice high-end designer logo, a vase, marbles, and fake flowers, as well as see-through, like that clear duct tape. So this one was honestly one of the easier ones to do. All you pretty much do is, with that logo, cut it out. Originally, I was going to do that rectangle shape that you can see in this footage, but pretty much I just decided that it wouldn't look too good because the vase that I got has more of like a curved shape. If you wanted to do that more rectangular shape with it, then what you can do is just get a flatter base. But for me, I was just working with what I had, so I pretty much just cut along the line of the logo and then ended up just taping that and then just adding the marble and the flowers, and it just turned out so good, and it gave like a nice classy look to like my vanity section and really just spices up the area, and I really loved how it turned out.
Is it too late now? You've seen me walk away too many times, thinking I'll meet someone like you. No, I should've known not to be foolish, but I was young, too young to know any better, too young to think any further. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Don't know about you. Is it too much now? You've had to pace yourself so many times.
So you're going to need ruler, scissors, square mirrors, 6 to be exact, cube forms, and a foam board. So I pretty much just started off measuring the width of the 2 mirrors together, because that's going to be your little wall for your brush holder, but pretty much just measuring that and then cutting out the foam board for the bottom piece of it to glue each side onto to create that wall for your holder. you're going to get in the plant flowery section, I guess that's how I'm going to explain it, of the Dollar Tree. And then those square mirrors are going to be in the candle section because technically they're candle holders. But you're just going to glue that on, and then you're going to glue these square mirror pieces. I ended up in the end taking it apart and then cutting more pieces from the foam board and applying them to the actual mirrors because it gave them more support and it helped just gluing them. I can make a more in-depth tutorial if you guys wanted to see how I remade it just for more structure, but it's pretty easy and pretty self-explanatory when making and gluing like the wall for your holder. So the reason for putting those foam squares in is you're going to actually prop up the brushes from that by either leaning them up against it, or personally I just kind of poked them in. I was a little tricky at first because the styrofoam was a little tough to get through with them, but it's just going to hold up your brushes, and then after you're done with that, you're just going to fill it to the top with marble. I'm going to end up getting more marble for this as well, just to fill it and make it more even all the way across, but it ended up coming out really nice. So for this one, you're going to need 3 napkin holders, 2 butter holders, and 1 tray. So pretty much the butter holders are going to act as the different levels. So to start off, you're going to start hot gluing the first napkin holder just flat onto the tray. Then you're going to take off the top of one of the butter holders and then hot glue that on. And then you're going to hot glue another one behind that, but with the top, because that's how it's going to make those 3 different levels. And then on top of those butter trays, just go ahead and hot glue the napkin holders, and you have yourself a multi-level eyeshadow holder. This came out super nice, and just putting your palettes in and stuff, like, it looks super cute, and all from the Dollar Tree. I am definitely going to be making more of these just to put in my makeup drawers, just so my palettes are like nice and organized. Like, it just really looks super nice and really just organizes it, because the amount of palettes I have, they need help. They need help. So for this, you're going to need 2 foam circles, 2 circular mirrors, and that diamond beading that is in the flower section. I guess you can just, it's usually used to tie around like vases and stuff, but pretty much you're going to start off by gluing the 2 foam circles together, because in the packs it comes with 2, and then you're going to start measuring that diamond piecing around the circle and cut it where it needs to be to fit it, and just glue that, and then glue the mirror on top. And then you're going to take a candlestick and pretty much just glue it in the middle to, you know, have them stand on top of each other, and you have yourself a super cute little jewelry and makeup holder. This ended up coming out super nice. I just ended up putting my MAC Fix Plus on top of it, but you can easily put jewelry or anything like that on top and just give a nice detail with the diamond, and I really love how it turned out. So to make these designer candles, you're going to need tissue paper, wax paper, a piece of just regular white paper, and pillar candles, and a blow dryer. But pretty much what you're going to do is print out whatever design you want with tissue paper, and you're going to glue it onto the candle, and then you're going to take a piece of wax paper and wrap it around the candle and blow dry. And pretty much what it's going to do is just blow dry the piece of tissue paper into the candle, and it will just pretty much look like it's on the candle instead of it just being like a glued on piece of paper, and it ends up looking so nice. Like, I love it so much. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and more DIYs will be coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.